Hey yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Jose Zuniga, and for today, well, we're gonna be going over some of the best styling tips that I personally know, and I want to give to you. Call this my Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa gift to you, because this is the best of the best that, in my personal opinion, are the best styling tips a man can implement that will, like that, make them look like a stylish pro, even if they just started into men's style. If that sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Number 1, match the same color of your shoes to your trousers. Now you do this on purpose because what this does is it pretty much elongates your leg, or gives you the illusion of an elongated leg longer than what it really is, which gives you the effect on your body overall that you're taller. And this is because when you add that hard contrast, it's very hard in the eyes, and it creates an interruption. It breaks the vertical line abruptly, which shortens your legs overall. Number 2, how to stretch your shoes in the freezer. If you've ever worn, let's say, brand new white leather sneakers, or new loafers, or new dress shoes, or new boots that are too tight, you know how uncomfortable and painful they are, not to mention that they end up leading to ingrown toenails because your toes are cramped up. So to make your shoes more comfortable and stretch them out a bit, all you want to do is you grab a Ziploc bag, you fill it up midway with water, then you put that bag inside the shoe and then put that shoe in the freezer. Water, when it freezes, it expands. That effect will stretch out your leather and make it more comfortable when it's your first wear. The third styling tip that I will always give you: wear an uncommon element. Now notice what I said, uncommon. It doesn't have to be bold, it doesn't have to be obnoxious or over the top. That's just gonna be annoying and can end up messing with your style. Instead, you wanna wear something that not everybody else wears. Maybe they're not confident enough, or they don't know how to wear. For me, that's always a watch. And that's because go out to the mall or to your school or to a place where it's public and look at a man's wrist. I can guarantee you about 80 to 90% of men still don't wear watches. Therefore, wearing a beautiful watch, that's uncommon. And if it's a sexy one, like from our sponsor Movement Watches, it actually makes you look more stylish. And that's the point. You want something that's functional, it tells the time, but also that it makes you look good, that it makes your style look good. You don't have to be bougie or obnoxious about it. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a watch. You just want to stand apart from the crowd, from the rest of guys that won't know how to pull off a watch or have never even thought about it. That's why for me, that uncommon element is always a watch. Not only do I love watches in general and do I collect them, but I love the feeling of knowing that I have something that most don't, and that catches people's eyes. It catches their attention, and that attention to detail, women love that. But here's the great news, like I said, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars on a good watch. If you want a great watch that just looks good and tells you the time, you gotta check out Movement Watches. See, the cool thing with Movement Watches is that they have a mass selection of watches. If you've never checked them out, they're gonna be linked down below. But these guys, they're legit a movement. They've sold millions of watches across the globe. Millions of men have owned Movement Watches, and that's for a reason. These things are amazing. They're super stylish, and they're constantly releasing new styles and new designs, which keeps things fresh. But the great part is, they're affordable. Since it's a fashion watch, you don't have to worry about paying crazy premiums and paying $300, $400, $500, or even $1,000 for this watch. And instead, you can buy a great looking watch for around $100 that will just propel your style to the next level. But like always, this is a tip you need to try for yourself. I could tell you all along that you need to wear a watch, but if you don't do it, you won't know the benefits of it. So go to Movement Watches. There's gonna be a link down below. There's also gonna be a special discount, so you can even get it more affordable. Pick one up and start wearing it. See what it does to your style. Do you feel better? Do you feel more confident? If you do, you're good to go. You can pick up more and start building a collection. So if you guys wanna check out Movement Watches, like I said, click that link below. The fourth tip is how to make your cheap clothes actually look expensive. And I built a simple formula. When I followed this, all my clothing, no matter how cheap it was, always look good, and I can prove it to you. The formula, you want dark, fitted, minimalistic. Let me explain. When you go with minimal items, without all the bells and whistles and glitter, it looks classy, it looks sophisticated instead of cheap and tacky. When you go dark, you always look sleek, you always look classy. So if there's a certain item that you want, a sweater or a t-shirt, and there's a navy, a black, or some sort of dark color, always go for that one. And finally, get it tailored. If it fits right, you'll fool anyone. Follow this formula, and I promise, guarantee on my life, it's going to work. And I can prove it. Watch my video when I went to Walmart and I made an exact fit look as good as something I bought from Hugo Boss that cost me 10 times as much. And all because I followed that formula. Number 5, breaking in a leather jacket. See, leather jackets can be sexy. They look amazing and they make you look like a bad boy, but when they're brand new, they're super stiff, uncomfortable, and when they're that hard, they actually don't look that good. They start looking good when you break them in, they loosen up, and it kind of gets its own character. So to avoid the 1+ year process of breaking and break it in faster, what you want to do is wear your jacket when it's lightly raining outside, or lightly spray it with water. Then just move your arms around and move all around as the water dries. This is gonna loosen up the leather and help break it in faster when you do it consistently. Number 6, if you ever wanna dress up a look, make it look more expensive or more sophisticated, just tuck in your shirt. And this works with anything. Whether you're wearing a polo, whether you're wearing a t-shirt, whether you're wearing a dress shirt, or a turtleneck sweat, whatever it is, if you wanna elevate your level of class in seconds, just tuck in your shirt. And finally, number 7, always have balance on your outfit. For example, the loose clothing trend. If you're gonna wear the loose clothing trend, don't pair loose clothing with loose clothing. This is gonna look baggy and messy. Instead, create balance. If you wanna wear a loose sweater on top, wear some fitted jeans on the bottom. This gives your body a little bit more proportion as opposed to you looking like you're wearing clothes that was just handed down to you and it doesn't even fit. And that's basically it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Movement Watches. If you guys want to check them out, they're going to be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.